Questions for Jamari?
How are things going for you?
Everything's going good. We had a successful camp leading up to the game for Auburn, so I feel like everything's going great.
You all work on Auburn today?
We did. We worked on Auburn today.
How different is it having class?
It's a slight bit different. You have to get up in the morning to go lift weights, and then we go to class, and then practice in the evening. So it's a little bit different from the change from camp to season.
Do you feel like for yourself, I mean, how would you characterize your camp and where you are individually after, coming in, being here in the spring?
I feel like I learned a lot this camp. It was a little bit different offense, of course, because I had transferred in, but it was a good change for me. I felt like I came right in and was able to make an impact.
What was it like being reunited with Garrick McGee?
It felt good. It felt like my freshman year again all over. Me and him still had the same connection from my freshman year, so it felt good to come in.
Coach was really happy with receivers on Saturday. Let's talk about what you felt like you guys did to make him happy.
We made a lot of big plays, a lot of big catches. We blocked well, and basically we just made the play when our number was called.
Jamari, what has been similar from when you played under Coach McGee to now coming over here? You said it's a little bit different, but how is it similar? How's the offense different? Or the same?
It's just all about making plays. I mean, when I was there as a freshman, he always called my number to make the play, and sometimes he called my number. But we have various other players here to make the plays too, so everybody's just stepping up making plays now.
I think I remember watching his signing day press conference when you maybe signed that day or something like that, and he was calling you a game-changing guy. And what do you think about kind of the confidence that he had in you and how hard he recruited you back then?
It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like he has a lot of confidence in me to go out and make plays for him. I'm glad he thinks that of me, and I try to do my best to go out and do that for him.
What was that? How long was it after the UAB kind of disbanded or whatever that Louisville got in touch? And did you talk to Coach McGee? Was he the guy that called?
Yeah, I talked to Coach McGee. I talked to Coach McGee maybe the day after, and we just kept a connection from then.
Did you know immediately Louisville was going to be an option for you there?
I knew right off the bat it would be.
Because of him primarily?
Yeah, primarily, yeah, because of him.
What do you think about the fact that I guess Auburn was your second choice, right?
Yeah.
That you're going to play them now?
It's kind of whatever now. I mean, I made my decision. I'm happy with my decision, and I'm just ready for a battle the first game.
Jamari, I think Coach Petrino told me that you're the only guy Garrett's ever beaten in recruiting because did it come down to those two guys?
It did. Coming out of high school, I had Western Kentucky and UAB, and I felt like UAB was more of a home spot for me because Coach McGee was, he was a good recruiter. I'm not even gonna lie, but yeah, he beat him out.
Did that make it even easier here? The two guys who were.
It did. They both gelled together really well. Both offensive mind coaches, so it all works out.
So had Western been your second choice?
Yeah,
coming out of high school, Coach Petrino at Western.
What do you like most about this offense?
It gives you the ability to go out and just play your game, make big plays. It's not too extensive. Nothing's really hard about it, but there's a lot to know, and it's hard to stop.
Why do you think Petrino offenses give defenses such problems?
Just so many different concepts there are to it. Different routes, different blocking schemes, different stuff like that. So it's just hard to really all just guard.
How have the quarterbacks progressed through camp, do you feel like, the guys?
Everybody's still battling. They're doing well. Everybody's getting better every day. So, it's still a battle up to September 5th.
Jamari, Coach said the other day, he said he was playing with the idea there's no point in really letting Auburn know who's going to be quarterback.
Right.
What do you think about that?
I agree with him. I like it. They're expecting one person to be the quarterback, but it may be somebody completely different. So I like the idea of that.
What about you personally? What do you kind of like for fans that'll be seeing you for the first time? Like, what kind of receiver are you? How do you describe yourself, and what do you feel like you're good at?
Just big, physical, fast, good hands. Just a playmaker. That's not trying to be cocky, but that's what I describe myself as, a playmaker.
Are you excited about the idea? You obviously were playing, important for Division I team, but to get to play in the ACC and play sort of, I guess, power conference, as you would say.
It's very exciting. I came from Campus USA. I played a couple of SEC schools there, but it'll be different playing, NFL material type players every other week. So I think it should be fun, though.
What do you think about, Savage, Carter, some of the Pete, Spence, like the size of some of the receiving core now?
everybody you just
yourself.
named were just big guys, big physical guys with great hands and great verticals and fast. So, you know, they're all able to track down balls and just make plays.
How excited are you actually put the uniform on and play game 1 in Auburn and Chick-fil-A game?
I'm very excited. I mean, it's all a blessing, but my happiness is just overwhelming. I mean, I just can't even describe it really.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.